Hi, I'm Jen Hickel with Never Alone Business Services, and today I'd like to talk to you just a little bit about your website and how you can get it performing even better to grow your music school. We're going to take a look at my website. You can go to rogersmusiclessons.com. There's a few things that we look for that will make your website the absolutely most effective site for not just being beautiful, but for actually getting new clients. Now, what you see on the screen right now, we call the top real estate of your website. Right away, we want to get your reader's attention. This collage shows the reader exactly what you teach at your music school. With one glance, they know that you teach all those instruments. Next, we have a very clear call to action. Enrollment is open all year. Call us today. From a mobile phone, this is clickable, our phone number. The email is clickable, that they can just email us. And you see the request info button clear at the top, and also on email, that is going to be really easy to just click. It's also important to have your address super visible. Same thing, most people are viewing your website on a mobile device. They're going to want to touch that to get directions from the app on their phone. Next, we want to get to the content quickly. Dan Kennedy says that our websites should be a long sales letter, and Google agrees. Google wants to see how long is a reader on your homepage. That's why we have lots of text. Now, we also want to make sure the text is aimed at the reader. We're telling them everything that they want to hear, why they should join your music school. This isn't a time to brag about our credentials, degrees, experience, or even what we believe in. This is a time to tell them all the wonderful benefits that they will receive when they join your music school, when they enroll, when they become a student, when they sign up. So you'll see our different benefits listed. We want to make it very easy to read, a nice, easy font. We've got our days and times right away. And it's also easy to scroll. There's not multiple columns. It's one thing of text. And you'll also notice that my menu stays right here. That's really important. If it were at the top of the page and when we scrolled, it disappeared, that's not good, because then the reader can't quickly access it and jump to another page. You'll also see that as I'm scrolling on the right-hand side, we've got lots of wonderful pictures. Pictures are everything. They are the key to your website's success, and you want lots of happy, smiling faces looking straight at the camera. This isn't a time to be creative and artistic and have pensive photos. You want the reader to connect eye to eye with those students. You want to cover all different instruments. You want to have different ages, genders, and ethnicities. So you see, we have a lot of benefits, and this should convince them in the long sales letter that, wow, this is really the place to be. And then at the end, it's easy to take the next step. A lot of people think this is going to be really complicated and hard, which a lot of activities for their kids, it can be that way. But we want to just say it's really easy. Just give us a call. Lessons are first come, first served. Again, more happy smiling faces. And at the bottom, I've got another button for request info. Now I want to show you one really important thing about the websites that we build are mobile responsive. Responsive is the new term that just means whatever device a viewer is reading your website on, it's going to change and morph depending on the size. So as I change the size of this screen, we're going to go up to the top of the home page. You'll see that it changes. So if we pretend like we're viewing this on a cell phone, do you see how it's just automatically adjusting? They can still click the address. They can still request info. They can still see our phone number, our email. That is super important. If they're on an iPad or a tablet of any kind, same thing, it's going to automatically adjust. If you have a website that is not mobile responsive, then that is going to be a problem, because they're going to have to be squeezing and pinching, and it's really frustrating. I'm sure you've viewed websites like that on your phone. And now and more people are on their mobile devices, so we have to pay attention to that. All right, when we build you a brand new website, everything you see here is basically what we would include in your site. We have the request info page, where your contacts, your new prospects can go here, fill out a form, and it goes to you so you can get back to them. We go to the music lessons page, which goes through all the math text that's recommended. And then we've got segmented pages where you click on it, and this is really important for SEO, that we have separate pages for every single instrument. And we can go back, and we can see different instruments: piano, guitar, voice, drums, viola, violin, cello, rates. We've got our hours and directions page. A lot of times what people want to know: when are you open and how do I find you? The online tour gives them a peek into the windows of your school. This is a time for you to say who you are, introduce yourself. So it gives that personal touch, tell a little bit about your background. A lot of people will want to know that. And then you can kind of see the different pictures of our actual location. You don't want to have too many stock photos on your site because people really do want to know, is this a creepy place or is this warm, welcoming, inviting, clean, safe? Okay, so that's their online tour. It's really important to have a newsletter on your website because Google likes new, fresh content. So we actually pull this right from MailChimp. We use the HTML because you do not want to use a PDF. That's not going to work for Google. Google wants to see new text. It's very, very important. So you don't want to just upload a document. You want to actually copy and paste or use HTML. Testimonials is huge. It's the best seller of your school, is what other people say. So as many testimonials as you can get. Absolutely, people see pages and pages, and they love that. To enroll, we just tell them it's really easy. Just give us a call. Got some other links. Our calendar, when we're closed for different breaks. You may or may not have other programs like Rock Band. And then I like to tell people where they can rent a guitar or buy a keyboard, things like that. We've got Picture Day, and this actually takes them to another link where they can buy pictures that we've done professionally. Our weekend music classes is also an external link that we use Sign Up Genius for people to sign up there online. A blog is optional. You do not have to have a blog, but again, it's good, new, fresh content. And we also have a sign-up page for our recital, and that's also an external place where they can go and sign up for the recital. Now I want to take you to a couple hidden pages that we've built into our website. Into our website, we have something called Front Desk Forms, and this is hidden. It's not in the menu. But this is where my desk staff goes every day, and they fill out this form, and this is using conditional logic. So when they click on Add, the fields down here change. That's adding a new student. When a student drops, some of the questions change. And if they're changing a teacher, there's different questions. Once these are submitted, it not only gets emailed to the entire staff, but it also gets saved in an online database. And we've written autoresponders so that the person who's maybe dropping lessons, they're going to get a personalized note from me. They think I just wrote it, but actually it's an autoresponder. I have a lot of people write me back, which is awesome. That's how you know that you're kind of fooling them and it feels really natural. When they write back and say, no, Jen, everything's fine. We just needed a break, or we'll be back, or whatever it is. They're moving. All of these hidden pages are extra. So we can build you a very basic website, and I want to take you to Never Alone Business Services. And if you click on websites, you'll see that we have two different options. And this just depends on your need, the size of your school, your budget. Everything I'm talking about today is included on the Fast Track website. If you need a more basic website, you're just going to get 8 basic pages, so not all of these down here, okay? If you're not ready to do the sign up for the recital and the weekend music classes link and Picture Day and the hidden forms, that's okay. Then you just need the basic website. So when we talk on the phone, we'll give you pricing for all of this. Some other hidden forms that I have, and we can also build these for you, are teacher application. So when I'm advertising for teachers, I take this link and I copy it and I put it into my ad. Kind of a request info form for teachers. It's just for me to get their basic information so I can get them on the phone and ask them more questions. And then once you're ready, maybe you're at this place, maybe you're not, is an application for the front desk. So we built one of those. Here we go. And the same thing when I'm advertising for a front desk person, I send them to this application. These also have, both of these applications have the same capacity to store online, to have auto responders, so that I'm saving myself a lot of emailing and a lot of work when the forms come through. All right, I also have a hidden page, and we can build this for you, for a customer survey. So a couple times a year, we'll have people fill out this survey, and so we can know what we need to do better. And again, those get emailed to us and stored in the database. And then there's just one more link, and that's called the withdrawal form. We do this at the front desk, and we have a paper form, but we've just recently gone to online as well so that we can give them a link, which of course I can't find right now. There it is. Okay. So that is a hidden link that when someone says we need to be done with lessons, we would pull up this link and send it to them. It's not in the menu. Okay, so back to the home page. Again, the basic pages that we would build for you are these top 8 pages, so calendar all the way up. And you would get all the features of what Marty recommends for music schools in Mass. The next step is to just book a call with us so we can talk about your specific needs. We can help look at your website and see if you have all these elements, or if you need a new one. We're happy to walk you through that process and get that done for you right away. We work pretty fast. All you have to do is fill out a form and we'll get started right away. So I would love to talk to you, and I look forward to that next one-on-one phone call. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.